Hi, this is your IT coach Nathan Oldfield. In this video I'm going to show you how to take a backup of your web hosting account. Now these are generally based on a system called cPanel, so if you ever see people talking about getting a cPanel backup, that is something to do with your web hosting account. So the first thing you need to do is log into your web hosting account, and you would have got these details when you signed up with your web hosting provider. If you don't have those, it's a very good idea to get them. So you may have had a web developer create your website for you and look after all of the stuff in the back end, but as a business owner you really should have these details so you can log into your hosting account and have control of your own systems. There we are, we've logged into cPanel. I just used RoboForm to log in there. If you don't know what RoboForm is, I suggest you have a look at that video as well, perhaps once you're done with this one. Now just a quick tour around cPanel while we're here. Handy ones, statistics down the left here can be very handy. Ones you've got to keep an eye on, for example, are disk space usage. If your hosting account has a limit on the disk space usage, you'll see here that I've used over 300 meg and I've got a 500 meg limit. Same for bandwidth. Now bandwidth is the amount of data that goes to and from your website, and you can see there this month so far used 64 meg because the month has only just started out of 2 gig. Number of email accounts, different domain, different limits, and you can see there whether there's any limits. Those that don't know, I run my own web hosting company, so I can increase my own limits when I need to. Normally you would then, if you're approaching one of these limits, you'd contact your web host about upgrading, or perhaps talk to your web developer about whether or not there's data sitting on your web hosting account that's not required, for example, to reduce your disk space usage. Now there's a lot of stuff in this control panel. Don't be sort of scared from all that. What we're looking for is the backups icon, which is sitting right there. But if you can't find it, quick tip, just click in the find box, type backup. It'll limit down what you're seeing here to anything that has the word backup. Now, so if you click on backups, now there's different types of backups you can do. If you were to be moving from one hosting provider to another, they'll want a full backup, which is created here. Now a full backup will include your website files, any databases that are associated with your website. For example, if you run WordPress, it has a database in the back end as well. And if your email is all stored on your web hosting account, it will capture all that as well. So that's all I'm going to talk about in this video is doing a full backup. So you click on that button. Now you can save it into your hosting account, like on the web hosting server, which is what we'll do for now. But the other options are you can send it to an FTP server, and it will ask you for details. Now an FTP server is a server you can send the data to, which is remote. So if you're on a slow internet connection, you might not want to download the file to your machine and then have to upload it to your new web hosting provider. For example, if you're changing web hosts, they may give you FTP details, and you could go in here, do a backup, fill in the details, and it will send it across to their server directly. In this case, I'm just going to save it to the home directory, and then I can show you where that ends up. It will then send me an email when the backup's completed. So all I do is click generate backup. Now you saw that that's actually operating in the background there. So once that's done, you can go back. You can see there it's in progress. Click home. Now you can see I was using a bit over 300 meg in total of disk space on here. Now that'll take a couple of minutes to finish, and you can always go back into backups, click on the same button again, and you'll see there, well, actually it's finished. My web server is pretty quick. So from that point you could actually click on that link there and download the file. That's an easy way to grab it. Just do that and you can see there it's downloading. In this case it's about 213 megabytes, so I don't need that. I do other backups, so we'll just cancel that for now. And that is basically it. That is how you get a backup of your website, or your hosting account. If you've never taken one, I'd suggest you do. There's other ways of doing WordPress specific backups, which I'm going to cover in a different video. But if you've never taken a backup of your website or your hosting account, I would suggest you log in and at least do this. Once you've downloaded the file, you can delete it via the file manager. So if you click on that, I show hidden files. We'll go to the home directory and you'll see that the backup file, so this is now like a very similar to Windows File Explorer that you might be used to on your PC. We're at the top level of my hosting account. Just scroll down here a little bit and you'll see here a backup file there, 212 meg. So once I've downloaded that, and I could download it from here, click download, and again that will just start downloading the file. Once you've done that, you can just click delete, or you can even right click delete that file and get that out of the way. So just beware of that. It will, if you keep running the cPanel backups, it will just keep putting them in there and consume a lot of disk space. Now if you run a WordPress website, which a lot of people do now, I would suggest using a plugin for WordPress called Backup Buddy, which is specific for WordPress and has some excellent functionality to send the backups off to other storage locations such as Dropbox as part of the process, and you can schedule it to happen automatically, which is even better. So keep an eye out for that video. If you want to have a look at more videos, have a look at, just subscribe to the channel on YouTube. If you have any questions about doing a cPanel backup, or perhaps anything about cPanel or web hosting accounts, please leave a comment or question in the comments area below. And don't forget to, on our main website, you can sign up for the mailing list so you don't miss out on anything in the future. We also have Facebook on Facebook as well, but here you can join the team there, first name, email, and jump on the emailing list. So if we have any exciting news or promotions or we might have some great news that we come across and want to share with you, please sign up there. And you'll see here other posts we've done in the past, so you can have a look there and browse through there. Any questions, you can always just drop me an email, nathan@youritcoach.info. Thanks for watching.